Hello and welcome everybody. Today I am doing a Let's Play. That's right, I'm finally trying one out. A couple people have suggested it to me. I'm going to see if anyone's interested. So, as you can see, I'm obviously not fresh off the starting block. I don't like starting fresh, and what the heck is that? Autumn shrub. Interesting. I don't like fresh starts in terms of like watching. I don't like watching people wander around aimlessly trying to find a good spot. So I did all the off-work area stuff. Found a suitable area. I like this overworld lava pit. It's in a good biome. It was right next to a red forest biome, which I used to get an amazing amount of wood very easily. Still have a bunch of it here. I've been using it to power my furnaces because I had so much wood. And I made a basic area, killed a couple sheep, got a bed, made an infinite water spring, all the goodies of a starting base, and then I went down the rabbit hole. And basically, I hate watching people do that start mining thing. It's not that I don't like how people, some people are really good at it, entertain you while they do it, or do speed cuts, but yeah, it's kind of boring to watch someone walk through a massive area and, mine out everything and try to talk. I don't think I'm good enough to do that yet. I don't think I'm good enough to carry on a conversation while trying to do boring mining. So I decided to not. So I did all the boring mining and I hate this. I like to make these things 3 tall, but in the sake of speed, I basically just made them 1 tall. But yeah, so I just mined down here, started curving, and this is at level 6. I just ran until I got some diamonds. I think I got the diamond like there or something. I got enough diamonds for a pickaxe only. I need to find some more. But I wanted to get a pickaxe because my primary goal is to get fortune. I don't know if I'll be able to get fortune, because fortune is a pain in the ass to get as an enchant. But that is my goal, is to get the fortune spell on my pickaxe so I can increase my diamond yield. Basically, I want to show you guys in this Let's Play how to start a new world in the best way possible. And it's definitely not mining those blocks. I know that they're needed for some stuff later on, but god, there's so many of those blocks, I hate them. Anyways, I'm going to show you guys how I start, and basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to rush to end game. Some people might not want to do that. Some people might want to. For me, I like rushing to end game. It kind of, makes things go a little bit easier for me, because I tend to not be good. I'm so used to playing in my things, I wanted to just pick this up and throw it into the delete thing, but I don't have a delete thing in this because I'm not cheating, which is unfortunate. Lava. Okay. But anyways, I want to show you guys how to rush to end game. Some people don't want to rush to end game. I'm totally fine if you don't. But what I'm going to do in this Let's Play is rush to the end game. And what that means is I'm going to rush to the quarry. This is basically as end game as you get. Once you get the quarry, the game is over. I believe I have Greg Tech hard mode on. I probably am going to change that before I go back to IC2. But yeah, I'm basically rushing to this quarry. Yeah, this is definitely IC2 or this is definitely Greg Tech hard mode because it requires a diamond pick normally. Now I'm remembering. But yeah, I'm basically going to rush to this quarry and get a quarry up and running. And once I have a quarry up and running, I am going to basically just start quarrying out a huge area. And I'm probably just going to let the quarry run for like a whole solid day, and then I will cut back after it's already done harvesting all the material and start rushing towards the end of IC2. And I'm going to be disabling Greg Tech hard mode. I don't like it. I've had extreme expressed opinions on that, as people on the forums might be aware of. And basically, my goal is to just kind of show you how to rush the end game, but I will try to explain for people who are in Greg Tech hard modes what they can do to help themselves. And that's why I did this start that I have. As you might notice already, I started with the TE, Thermal Expansion Pulverizer. This is not yet nerfed. It does have the option in the config file to be nerfed, though. So what I mean by that is Greg Tech wanted to just override the recipe, but King Lemmings, who is a baller, basically told him F off, and he caved in and basically didn't modify it, but he played ball and they put a config file together. So he can now just flip a switch and make pulverizers require diamonds, which kind of suck, but I guess if you know that's what you want, that's what you get. But for now they don't require diamonds, and they are so much faster of a start than even IC2. IC2 you still have to go harvest rubber, get the extractor, all those machines built up, and the macerator, and there's a lot of extra work in between getting, how should I say, getting straight into pulverizing or macerating your stuff and getting more ingots like I'm getting here. All I did was jump down there, mine a bunch of ore, and those pulverizers just take nothing. They're so easy to make. And so I just rushed down there, got a bunch of stuff. I have only a little bit of redstone left over and a little bit of gold, which I need to get more of. But for the most part, I have everything I need to start off just from one trip down with just those pulverizers. So they're a fantastic start. Now the next big thing I need to do is I need to start actually going caving. Branch mining for diamonds is pretty useful, but to get a large amount of resources we need to cave. I got the diamond pick so I can pick up some obsidian so I can get a enchanting table going on, and then go to the nether. I don't think I need anything from the nether for the basic quarry from Buildcraft, which I will be changing the config file to not be GregTech hard mode, because GregTech hard mode I don't like. But yeah, so for the most part I just kind of want to show off how I started this and show that I'm going to be basically rushing into the later game. I already got a bunch of iron gear set up, plenty of iron left over. I mean, this is such an easy start. I really like this. Sadly, it will be nerfed for those who are using GregTech, but otherwise, fantastic way to start off. And so I'm going to do a little bit of housekeeping, and then I'm going to show off some more stuff. Alright, so I've done a bit of housekeeping. It is now nighttime, and so let's venture forth. Alright, so right now I want to go find some caves. And there were some caves in my thing, but I kind of already explored them to the best that I can. And I want to find some more caves. And basically, once I find them, I'm just going to go pilfer them. And I'm basically just trying to get up enough raw resources to build that quarry and the basic pipes. I plan on using barrels, by the way. And oh, is my brightness up enough? Full brightness, because YouTube is dark. Yay, piggy piggy. I swear I hear a zombie. There he is. But yeah, so I'm gonna go search for a cave. Once I find it, I will cut you back in. Actually, I forgot to actually make a waypoint for home before I left. So waypoint, add, name, can I name it? Home. Yay, home. So just that way I can find my way back. I have a terrible habit of getting lost. So off I go. Ooh, I had to cut this in. Angry zombie villager. Haha. Pretty sure those guys can drop brains. Ooh, cave, and only an angry zombie to come fight me over it. No angry zombie. Oh, lag. Alright. Ooh, cool. Looks like this might be a more fully featured cave than I was even hoping to find. Break. I do not want that. I need to block my bar. Alright, so looks like I found my first cave. I'll cut you in with anything interesting. I really should bind record to something other than F9. I want to try to cut in anytime I kill a monster, but creeper just blew up and I pressed F5 instead of F9 and went to third person mode, and fighting a creeper in third person mode is fun. So might just do that. Yeah, I will. Okay, so I bound it to mouse button middle. That seems to not be trying to pause the game every time I switch to record, which is useful. But announcement middle is used for sorting for the better inventories mod, and I happen to really like that, so oh well, we'll see how it goes. Creepers. I just realized that I had 48 iron on me, and I didn't bother to even craft armor, despite the fact that I was going to go caving into a dangerous place. Wow. Either I'm extremely overconfident or I'm extremely forgetful. I'll let you guys decide. My favorite thing to do. Haha, light. Kills water. Spider kill. Ooh, and a creeper. Honestly, I've been cutting in every single monster I fight, and there's just been so little. Yeah. You know, I have actually not yet successfully killed a creeper, I just realized. Stop blowing up on me. Bah. Ooh, some spiders. Not. Bat! Bat! Kill the bat! Kill the bat! Kill the bat! Dead bat. Angry zombie. Oh, whoops. Right click is block, not attack. Thanks for your brain. You know it's bad when you're just ignoring ore. I'm pretty sure this is aluminum, right? Should double check. Oh, that's not tin. Shit, that's tin. I'm trying to ignore the aluminum ore. I guess I'm not that good at finding it. That was my Skype, by the way. Might need to mute that. Ooh, creeper. Yay. But yeah, anyways, I was gonna say, aluminum ore is kind of useless until you want cans. Then it's a nice substitute. But yeah, kind of useless. Ooh, 2 creepers. Price of 1. Hey, I got a kill credit for that. Sweet. Rather, I got the drops for the kill. So, win. Man, I forgot how annoying it is to see these ores. Think they're coal all the time. Well, I just saw a skeleton, but he fell down. But fantastical, I found a ravine. This is going to be helpful, but I gotta go kill the water. Because water, die. Oh. Oh, that is the water source right there. Lol. I was wondering why I couldn't get up. Oh, there's another source. Ooh, I could potentially fall. Skype again. I'm gonna mute that. Alright, so I've been sitting here for a little bit. Got massively hungry. Trying to figure out Skype settings and configuring it so that it only notifies me when keywords that I care about are mentioned. I have a big group chat that I'm in, and yeah, that causes lots and lots of conversations, and I only want to know if I'm mentioned or if I'm needed. Okay, so yeah, this is a fantastical place. Ravines are always great because there's a massive amount of surface area to them, and basically you get to see a lot of exposed things. It's almost like someone basically went through and already made a branch mine for you. So it's always nice to find one of these. So I'm gonna go, having to probably spend quite a fair bit of time eradicating some stuff. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that, but you know what? Why not? Honestly, it's pretty hard to die in Minecraft unless you put it onto like really hard. Oh, this is one way though. Man, I was literally just about to eat my words really hard there. Okay. But as I said, it is really hard to die in Minecraft unless you play on a harder difficulty, and even then, it's still pretty tricky to die. However, I almost just proved how easy it can be when you're overconfident in yourself. Alright, so just making sure that I can mine these safely. Whoops. Diamond pickaxe. Not gonna make you watch this. Oh god, this takes forever. I need to get rid of those stupid shards. Wonder if I mentioned I hate obsidian yet. Alright, I've got 15 obsidian. Pretty sure that's all I need to make a enchanting table and a nether portal. So, done. Never going back again. Creeper. Alright, let's see if I can... Oh, that bat scared me. Jesus. Aha, you're trapped. I'm gonna actually kill a creeper. Ah! Alright, sweet. Kill the creeper. Really don't like bats. Here's a ravine. Okay, this area is seriously dangerous. Yeah, come on, let's see you get through that. Ha 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 ha. More gold. Are those diamonds? My god, I can't even tell what diamonds look like anymore because there's so many ores in these mod packs. Alright, so I finally found some more diamond. That is a spawner that didn't spawn jack shit. Oh, it did spawn one thing. Ha ha ha. What you gonna do now, spider? Yeah. Oh, shoo! That scared me. So this was endless. Okay, well that was for nothing. Surface world. Make lots of torches. So I just made a one of those generic tunnel up things towards my base. And I'm home sweet home. Hello. So, I've been just been busy getting all my stuff smelted up from that trip. But I am going to try to make a new machine. And I'm looking for the induction smelter. That's what it's called. So, this uses a new ingot, the Invenar ingot. Very annoying to pronounce. But it's a new type of ingot that they're making, and a lot of the thermal expansion stuff requires it. So, to make it, you can either combine ferrous metals with it, ferrous metals with iron, or you can combine this nickel dust with iron. And basically takes 1 nickel for each 2 iron, and you get what you want. So we're gonna go like that and that, and now we have Invar dust, and we're just gonna get about 30 of those, and then we're gonna pop that out of the smelter, and we're gonna put the Invar in there, and then once we get this smelted up, we only need 2 of it, but we're gonna just melt up the whole stack just for safety. But once we get finished with it, we're gonna use this, and we're gonna create the induction smelter, and this will just let us smelt stuff very easily, which is nice. Getting plenty of tin. I've got plenty of resources now. Got quite a good stash, so I'm almost ready. Just need a little bit more. Alright, that's enough for that. And then okay, so what all do we need to make it? Need copper, the redstone reception coil, and a machine frame in a bucket. So the machine frame is gold with glass with iron, and we happen to have all that on us. And I think it's rotated, isn't it? Yep. So there's the machine casing. We have an empty bucket on hand, and then we just need there's copper. Oh, I need a redstone reception coil too. Redstone is here. So we're gonna make the redstone reception coil, which was 2 of these dusts, right? Yeah, 2 like that, and then a gold in the middle. Voila. All right, machine block up top, bucket on top of that. Ingots like that, copper like that, and there we are, an induction smelter. So this is going to be our latest toy, and we're gonna kill that. And what the heck was even in there? Don't even know what was in there. Okay, for now I'll just toss that. We're gonna put the induction smelter right there. We're also gonna break that. Man, having no inventory space is a pain. Break that, break that. Place that. And then we need to make another combustion engine. So combustion engines are really easy. Just iron gears, and a piston. Piston is pretty easy. We will need wood, and we cannot use what's it called? Redwood. We have to use regular old-fashioned woods, which is very annoying. So voila. So then we go wood on top, redstone, stone, and then iron. And I think it's inversed here. There it is. So there's that piston we needed. And then we just need those iron gears, which we have locked in here. So put iron gears, put the piston, put a piece of glass, and then put iron atop, and we get another combustion engine. Yay, combustion engines. So place like that, and we need another lever. I don't have a stick, do I? So make sticks. All for a lever. Alright. And then we just need to fill it up. We're gonna put some water in it, and that zombie's probably coming for me. Not gonna lie. And then put lava. And voila, that engine should go off, and we'll grab some more lava. So you can just keep it just a little more stocked. Lava will run these machines for 16.5 minutes for one bucket. So very longevity in them. So we don't have to worry about that. And we'll just power up that induction smelter, and then hopefully we'll be able to smelt our ores a little bit quicker with this guy versus something else. I think you have to use sand as the byproduct for that, which I think I put away all my sand. Yes, I did. Sand is the byproduct? Yeah, there we go. And then you can get slag. And slag from this induction smelter can be used to create light gray rock wool, apparently. Did not know that. But there's other uses of slag, I thought. Pretty sure. Yeah, industrial centrifuge, you can... No, I'm positive there's more uses for slags. I don't know, I'll get back to you on that. But yeah, so we have an induction smelter up here now. We'll be able to smelt things much faster than having to rely on this. So yeah, once I get a little more organized, I'll come back.